Hello, hello, hello. This is Valencia, and I am with Valencia's Voice. It echoes in the earth realm, here with a message for the divine masculine. Okay, divine masculine. Go and watch my divine feminine message for today. Okay. So, Spirit is saying, divine masculine, that your divine feminine's mother knows who you are. She's always known who you are. And you two share the same karmic. So we know we have more than one karmic, okay? She has equally been plotting against your life and against your divine feminine's life, meaning trying to disrupt your plans, disrupt your destiny, disrupt your purpose, okay? Because your divine feminine is connected to her, and her purpose is to create disruption in her life, you equally have become a target or someone that she has to disrupt as well. Okay, Spirit is saying that the divine masculine's mother has created a situation. She knows who you are. She knows your family and everything. And she may not have directly contacted your family or people that your family know, but she has sent people to your family to make some type of connection, right? And so the purpose was for this connection is to have the two of you cross paths, right? To have you guys maybe interact with each other in your younger years to see if you could remember who you are, right? Because she already knew who you were, right? This is crazy. So it's like, let's say you didn't know who your father was, right? And your father's name was Henderson, let's say, right? And so she would do certain things to kind of trigger to see if it would awaken this thing in you, because she knows that you're asleep and she purposely put you to sleep, right? And so let's say your father's last name was Henderson, right? And so she would, buy a house that's on Henderson Street. She would have friends name first name Henderson or last name Henderson, right? All these things are things that are being done in plain sight, right? So with you, the divine feminine's mother created situations where the two of you would have to interact, right? But the purpose of you guys to interact was for the divine feminine to meet you, but for the divine feminine not to like you, right? It's weird, but it was meant for her to meet you, but not to like you. But you, like instinctually, whether you knew it or not, you always liked the divine feminine. You always wanted to like spend time with her, to meet her, to know who she was. You was always intrigued by her, but she wasn't paying you no mind. She didn't have no idea, that you were her divine masculine. She didn't even know anything about this stuff right here, right? And so it was meant for you guys to cross paths, for you guys to interact, but to never know that, this person is, your divine masculine, and this is the person that you're ultimately supposed to, get your ultimate wealth with, have your family, have spiritual children, and all this other stuff. So as a result of that, there were also people that were placed in both of y'all lives, right? To be a distraction. So like women that you've dated, divine masculine, were definitely pushed to you, and it was based on like your fantasies and stuff like that. So it was always women that maybe you kind of desired, but not knowing really what you wanted, which is your divine feminine, which you have later learned in life. And so there were certain situations that you were placed in, just based off of, maybe defiant behaviors, being a normal, young boy or young adult. And so maybe you got into some trouble in the earlier years. All these were methodically thought out plans to try to get you off a track of your purpose and your destiny, okay? Some of you are married to just straight up Delilahs, like they were literally placed in your life to keep track of you. And then for two, to see if you would ever wake up to identify who your divine feminine is, to see if you would ever wake up spiritually. And if you were to start waking up spiritually, they were there to try to keep you sleep or put you back to sleep. But we know once you start to wake up, you can't go back to sleep. So they were there, intentionally there to create distractions, to create conflict, confusion, to try to make you think like, you know, you don't know what you're talking about, or you don't know what you're doing. So long story short, right? The divine feminine's mother, like I said, is her karmic. So she thus became your karmic. And so what she's been doing this whole time is trying to keep the two of you apart, creating havoc. She's a high priestess, but she uses her gifts for lower vibrational frequencies. And her, it's spirit is saying like her gift in the form of low vibrational frequencies, it's like she's a inheritance witch, or like a inheritance high priestess. And so it's like the divine femme is not her only like karmic. You understand? Like all her kids are karmics to her, or she's their karmic. Okay, so it's not just the divine femme. So the divine masculine in her family, or other divine femmes in her family, she's all their karmics, because this is what she does. And so spirit is saying the reason why he's making this aware to you is because you may have made some mistakes and hiccups. You may even be in love with someone, or love someone that you're with. You may have spent a whole amount of time with them. The divine femme has also done that as well. But it was all a part of a plan to keep you guys separated, to keep you guys confused, to keep you guys lost, to keep you guys tripped up. But you know, you can't trick God, you can't trick purpose, you can't trick destiny, you can't trump God, period, the end, right? The Most High, you can't trump the Most High, but it's up to us to have free will to elevate ourselves, to activate ourselves, and to get ourselves in a position where we can start to awaken who we truly are. And so Most High is saying, divine masculine, that you are in a place where maybe you are feeling stuck and you're feeling like you don't know what to do and you're confused. But the Most High saying that you have to ask for clarity, because your whole life has been set up for you to fail, and for you not to get this inheritance that is destined for your life. It's all about making sure that you don't fulfill your purpose, making sure that you don't fulfill your destiny, because you and your divine feminine are meant to do great work in this earth. You guys are world changers. You guys are game changers. And so it's not even just in the physical realm, which you guys are going to be very abundant. You guys are going to be extremely, extremely abundant and prosperous, but there is some spiritual work that the two of you are going to do together. Okay, Spirit is saying that there are spiritual children that you two are going to have together, and the whole purpose of the karmic, which is the divine feminine's mother, is to make sure that that doesn't happen. But spirit ain't having it. You understand? Because both of you have gotten to a place where you're healing, and as you're healing, you're elevating, you're activating, and you're awakening those things that were once dormant in you. Okay. Well, that's all I have. I am Valencia. This is Valencia's voice that echoes in the earth realm. Until next time, my good people.